think one of my favorite moments was actually last year in Tampa when I was part of the ISBHF team that went down there to compete. For the finals it was, or semi-final game down there, which is a little tiny arena, probably sits maybe 300 to 500 people at most.
I learned very young that it was the friendships. And yes, you're going to have successes. And yes, you're going to have failures. And we know as adults, I hope we know, that we learn more from failure.
And the team from Arctic Bay was coming on dog sleds. It was a 2-day expedition on dog sled to come and play 2 hockey games. And then 2 weeks after that, these people were 2 days on dog sleds going back to play. It was a home-and-home series.
I think the best thing about coaching is, number one, you're a teacher and you're a role model. And people say that they don't like the role model aspect of it, but I do. I love taking an individual and showing him something to make him a little bit better.
Hockey's always been a part of my life, whether I've been playing or been out of the game for a few years. Hockey's always been there. It's always been that thing that most of the people that I've met are through hockey.
We lived about a block away from Holy Rosary School in Thorold. Basically, they had a gigantic parking lot for the church and for the school that was there. It was all fenced off, so we used to actually go play there.
Because even as a 39-year-old, I know that if I step out on the ice, I'm still going to feel like I'm a kid.
We of course, like most kids at the time, collected hockey cards, die card, so of course I knew every player, knew all the stats. I was that kid.
We'd take a bag of peanut butter sandwiches and some cookies. We'd go down, probably get there at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'd just go all day.
I enjoyed playing the game when I played the game, but I get a lot of enjoyment out of coaching. I get a lot of enjoyment out of coaching young kids or elite level players. It doesn't matter. I just like to help develop the players, get them to that next level if at all possible. That's the thrill for me.
We played grass hockey, we played foot hockey, we played hockey all the time. And it was the greatest time, because you had, I grew up in a little town in Grimsby, and we had little streets against streets, and if you lived on that street, you could play for that team. But there were so many kids, and we all played hockey.
I'm Joe Millette.
I'm Ed Giroux.
I'm Jim Denham.
I'm Scott Lisco.
My name's Chris Darton.
I'm Chris Aylward.
And today I'm sharing
my hockey story.
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 And this is my hockey story.